This week on Gettin Deep, we had Phineas Marks, a chef turned tavern owner. And Finn was originally on in episode 8, where he was having plans to become a travelling chef to make a cookbook. COVID screwed it all up. Now the man owns a tavern. So that's what we spoke about. We actually got very sidetracked. We didn't speak about any of that. Enjoy!
I was fucking like, what is it there?
Sick.
So, I like my new hat that you've given me, Vin.
Yeah, it's a pretty fucking good hat. You honestly, man, like fucking promotional shit that you get working in a pub is like, it depends.
Working at a pub or owning a pub?
Owning a pub, but like working in a pub, owning a pub, there's a different distinction, but at the same time, like your brain, when you're working there, you just work there.
I'm trying not to touch it a heap.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking cunty.
Oh, yeah, sorry. But, you know, working in a pub, owning a pub, whatever, doesn't fucking matter. It's the same fucking shit. But, you know, the promotional shit you get, some of it's fucking just rubbish.
Yeah.
You know, like fucking you get layers and you get fucking these other fucking sheepdog fucking styrofoam fucking cowboy hats that are just useless. Oh, yeah. That you get that are useless, and then
Don't
you
make
get
into it, just you talk normal now.
and then you get and then you get things like fucking, you know, this or like that. It's a fucking nice hat.
That's a weird beak.
It is. It's like soft.
This would be a really good wet hat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the summer hat. Like you're in the beach, you're
Like a
in the
festival
water.
hat where it's like everyone's pouring water everywhere. That'd be really good for that.
100%.
Yeah.
You know, this is the thing I'm talking about. Is like some of the shit that you get from, and like, don't get me wrong, I got like 4 of those, and I got like fucking 4 of these as well. So, some of the shit you get is not so great. Some of the shit you get is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
And shirts, like the one I'm wearing right now, fucking fantastic. You know?
Some good, some bad.
Some good, some bad. It's just like most things in life.
It's a good way to look at it.
Oh, fuck.
It's really good, hey.
It goes very well with that rum.
It goes pretty well with any rum. It's pretty strong taste if you mix it wrong. If you get a rum that has a weak taste, it becomes too overpowering.
No, I was, but that rum, like that select vat is chocolatey anyway.
I'm not really a big fan of Select Vat, to be fair.
No, I'm saying that select vat is already very chocolatey. I know it is because I'm looking at it. I know which one it is. It is already very chocolatey, and it's kind of like a rusty nail, but chocolate.
Yeah, way better. Yeah. But I can see the rusty nail in the back end of it.
See, a rusty nail to me is like the ultimate drink.
With the orange zest.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, it's a bit citrusy. I like whiskey more than I like most. Well, not whiskey. I like bourbon more than I like most things. And like my rusty nail gets made with bourbon and other things than Drambuie, and I don't mind making it with fucking actually buffalo and Drambuie.
Yeah.
And then, but instead of just doing the twist, you just chuck like 5 mils of orange juice in there.
Yeah.
Gives it a little bit of
Bottles.
bit of sweetness, bit of niceness, bit of something. But you know, there's other things to do it with.
I got a question for you. I don't know if I might end up starting here when I say this. What's it like owning a pub at 27?
Fucked.
Man, that exact answer was nearly what I expected.
But, you know, at the same time, I think it was the exact time to do it.
I think, dude, I think
there's
for a
also,
long time.
I think also, I should start this with a predisposition that I don't like working for other people.
Well, yes.
There's a deep a deep sense in my soul that I should not do that. That basically every person in this world should be able to work for themselves.
Make the rules. Make their own rules.
At any time, in any place.
Yeah, I agree.
And this isn't just about work, but this is about a whole bunch of other things. And
It's everything.
As far as I'm concerned, as long as you don't affect anyone else, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. That's as long as you're
The
not
second that
negatively
you affect someone else,
negatively affecting someone else.
exactly. The second that you negatively affect someone else, let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
But before that, I don't give a fuck what you do or what I do or what anyone else does at any point in time. Like, it does not bother me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. So
That's probably the I mean, for me, knowing you, I think the biggest point I've understood that for every job I've seen you in has been a job that you know is not going to last. Somewhere deep down, even though you've told me, oh, yeah, no, this is... I know inside of you, you're like, I'm going to take everything I learned from this and apply it to something that I can control later.
100%.
Yeah.
And actually, that's what Dad used to say to me, is he used to just go, hey, dude... Every time I used to leave a job or whatever, fucking, because hey, fuck, I've left a whole bunch of fucking jobs. Let's be honest with ourselves. You know,
think everyone-
I worked for you at one point in time. I'm fucking, you know, doing a sales job, fucking Foxtel, whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking,
That was a good 2 weeks.
4 weeks. Come on, give me some credit.
Was it 4?
Yeah, because I did.
I thought it was 2. I thought it was a week in
Nah,
Esperance and half a week in Rocco.
I did training.
That wasn't for me. You did the training with the company.
Yeah,
wasn't
but I'm
bad.
saying, I'm saying, like, you know, you got me the job, so that fucking at the end of the day, like, fucking, that's how it went. But yeah, I was very young. I was 18. You know, that's actually
it's a hard job. Knocking on doors, convincing cunts to buy Foxtel is
yes,
an
it
easy
is.
job.
And at 18, and also that's not really who I am
And
as
you
a
don't
human
get
being.
paid if you don't sell anything. And you don't get paid if you don't sell anything.
And yeah.
That's, I mean, let's make no mistake. If you're commission only, knocking on doors, selling anything,
And it's just not who I am.
yeah,
Foxtel is a luxury item as far as I'm concerned. It's like most of the doors.
it's not a luxury item. What is it? It's got to be luxury. It's all it is.
No. That's what
You
I'm
can
saying.
have 150 channels connected to your 3-channel TV.
That's why people have to go around door to door and knock on doors and go, "Hey, fuck, you need this." But this is the thing to me.
I've got a different perception of that.
It's like when you're walking around in fucking Rockholm and you're going, "Hey, fuck, you need this luxury item." When you're walking around a fucking lower socioeconomic area and you're trying to convince people that are already kind of hardly done by as far as fucking their economic understanding of the world is, because they don't know about a whole bunch of different other things.
Yeah.
And they're already in a whole bunch of debt, and you're already going up to their door and going, "Hey, fuck, buy some Foxtel off me." It's like, hey,
You felt bad because you thought they should be doing better things with their money.
yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I think everyone should be doing a whole fucking bunch of fucking shit better with their money than most fucking human beings are doing.
Here's a funny question for you, right? Because you now own a bar. And you see a lot of...
I own a tavern.
A tavern, okay. You own a tavern. Sorry, I'll rephrase it. You own a tavern. Now you own a tavern. There would definitely be people that come in there a lot and spend a lot of their money, because you have a TAB inside your tavern, which is a gambling establishment. There would be people you would watch gamble their money, spend it on alcohol.
No one that comes into my... And one of the biggest things about responsible service of gambling is know your customer.
Okay.
And the biggest thing about know your customer is understanding the difference between having a friendly bet and enjoying the time that you have at the pub.
And binning your rent money.
And, hey, fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Hey, fuck, there's 20 grand gone.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, fuck, I'm not good this week.
So you guys got to watch for problem gamblers and whatnot?
Not just problem gamblers. And hey, there's like a self-exclusion thing with TAB. And there's a whole bunch of different things about that. And there's a whole bunch of different things that happen about that.
Self-exclusion is by choice, but...
But it is by choice. But it's not by choice. It happens
Can
because
someone else get you?
it happens. No. It happens most of the time because these people have gone past the point in multiple times. Multiple people have sorted them out, and finally they've been. It's just like anything, man. Like when you have an addiction, like finally someone forces you to go, "Hey, brother,
Cut it out.
you're not allowed to do this anymore."
Yeah.
And then depending on how successful you are at that, I always try to look at the new ones and try to, especially in the area, like if anyone ever says that they're self-excluded from Mandra, like I'll definitely have a look, and I'll definitely go like, oh yeah, cool. Like if this dude or this chick comes in, like I won't let them. I won't allow them to gamble. See, this is the thing, but we have.
Well, the thing
There's
is,
a difference between a CST and an SST.
what you've
So
done
an
is
SST
you've taken that same principle you had at the Foxtel doors, that you don't want to see people that are disadvantaged to burn their money more, and you've taken it to a place where people can do it a lot easier, and that's a good thing.
But also the thing is, man, like with betting, there's a thing called arbitrage betting.
I know what arbitrage betting, but
And
a lot
I'm
of people.
not- and
Do
I'm
you
not
want
gonna talk
explain
about
it on the podcast.
I'm not gonna.
I can explain it if you want.
Okay, so it's about. There's so many different ways of doing it though. So like, that's the hard way.
The very basic.
The very basic way of
arbitrage
doing it
betting
is win
you'll
place.
You'll gamble two ways.
Yeah, is win place, and your win will double, triple, quadruple, whatever your money is, and your place will basically give you your money back for your two bets. So therefore, you've never really lost money if you're betting all day. You basically either get your money back or you win.
Yeah, that's the basis of it. The idea is if you do it right,
If you do it
either get your money
really
back
right.
or you win extra. You're never negative. You're always positive or equal.
Everyone in my pub, everyone I know in my pub.
Believes they're doing it.
No. There's a few of them that are.
Okay.
There's a few of them that are.
Yeah.
And that's by my intelligence, by my understanding of what they're doing. And dude, I do watch, man. Like I watch all of them all fucking day. And like every Saturday, man, they come in like 9:30 in the morning.
They know exactly what they're doing. Boom, 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 boom.
There'll be someone in there. There'll be the first person who comes in on a Saturday will be in there 9:30.
Yeah.
Like we're allowed to sell piss 6 days a week from 6 a.m. We're never gonna do that. No one's ever 6 a.m. Yeah. That's what an old school tavern license is.
Wow.
Yeah.
6. No one does it.
It's a really weird thing.
I feel like there's just like not enough people to sustain the idea of doing it because
Exactly.
to me 6 a.m. is dope because there's definitely some times I've been looking at some pubs at 6.
Hey, fuck! If it's a Friday or if it, whatever, it would make sense. But if it's a Monday morning,
nah.
you know, fucking walking in.
Monday night's even hard. But like a Saturday morning, especially Mandurah, considering, is there 2 nightclubs in Mandurah still, or just one?
One.
And what time's that close on
Called
Friday?
Top Floor.
Is that Players or Toucan?
It was Toucan.
Toucan. Okay, yeah.
Wait. Yeah, Players was at the end of the street and Toucan was in the middle.
Toucan was like cross road from the Woolworths. Like
Yeah, that's Top Floor.
That's Top Floor. Okay. Yeah. The less violent one.
No. Players.
It was pretty violent at one point.
Players turned into something. Fuck. What?
Oh, it was like Jenny Deans or fucking...
Yeah, whatever. Whatever the fuck it was. And
Michael
then,
Norton or some shit. I don't know.
pretty much, but you turn into something else, and then it closed. It closed during COVID, and nothing's ever happened there again. So,
Speaking of nightclubs, you want to hear something cool that I don't know if you know about?
yeah,
The Vibe. Do you know
Oh,
that?
yeah. Greshies.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the guy who's fucking organising the comedy out of there.
And you're going to be doing comedy. Yeah. You already told me about that. I told you about Greshi. I fucking sent you a
Oh,
message.
do you see the fucking the article?
No.
There's an article. Oh, they've got all the pictures of inside.
Greshi came into my pub a couple of weeks back.
Because he lives down the road.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He came back in my pub on karaoke night, and Jamie, who runs the rec, like the manager.
His brother.
No. Another dude.
Okay.
Like one of my locals in my pub. He comes there because it's, and fucking during the day it's a bit quiet and fucking yep. Sweet, the place to be. Because bit of a quiet dude. Comes there, chills out, whatever. But he came in one day and we were having a chat and he was like, oh yeah, Greshy's playing at the fucking, manager. Fuck, what's the place called? I don't even know what any of these fucking joints are called, like the manager.
Monkey Bar?
Nah.
Oh, the theatre.
Yeah, the theatre.
Yeah.
Whatever, on the water there.
Yeah.
And
One of his
I was like,
one or two shows a year.
oh fuck, Matty's playing. I was like, brother, tell him I own the fucking boaty. And he was just like, oh yeah, do it, yeah. Because that runs lights or sound or whatever thing. That
Oh, I think that might be the same dude. Is that Tony? Not Tony. No. Tony does the sound in there.
No, Jamie. I think he runs the lights in there. Or he does something else in there.
I think he might do lights for Jeffries as well, Jim Jeffries. That guy. When he's in Perth.
Yeah, there you go.
Very, supposedly that's the case. I could be wrong about this Jamie dude, but I think
Get some tickets. But no. I literally, and he just was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh bro, fucking, Greshy took me out for my 18th, man. I was like,
young gun.
I was like, my first time I ever went out. My first time I ever went out in Fremantle, I was like, Greshy took me out. I was like, please tell Greshy I fucking own this place.
You or him?
Me.
Oh, Gresham take you out first time.
Yeah, fucking first time it was about.
That's hilarious.
It would have been 9 days after I turned 18.
I know exactly what period that was.
It would have been April.
Yeah.
He took me into Fremantle because I just got my photo.
Was I there? Did we go to the Clink?
No, you weren't there. I just got this.
Don't pull your eye out from the thing. There's a camera.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how good people can zoom in on shit. Don't do that.
I wouldn't even mind if they saw that, but
Who knows, man? Who fucking knows? Identity theft.
it would fair. But that was the first time that I got the old school WA photo cards.
Yeah, proof of ID.
Proof of ID. That's what they were called. They were proof of age cards.
Proof of
age cards. And that was it was probably 10 days. Oh, not even that. It probably would have been 7 days after I turned 18. Right? That I got that card.
I've got a funny story here, but I don't know if I should tell it.
And fucking, I walked down to, I went down to the skatey that afternoon after I got that card. And no one was there. And then Greshy rocked up. I was like, fuck, man, I just got my ID. No one wants to go out. No one wants to do anything. He was like, jump in my car. We're going to Freo.
That's when he had the Beamer, right?
Yeah.
So this is...
Jump in my car. We're going to Freo.
I think this is one of the best things about being a skateboarder or the Rockingham skate park situation we kind of had then.
Yeah.
Was that...
It was a different place.
It's just a different time, man. There was
a gnarly thing that happened a little while after that. And then it kind of changed after that.
Well, there was just a lot less internet. There was a lot less internet.
Well, no. I'm saying the gnarly thing that happened was...
Cam.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Jumped on a road.
Just saw on thing. One of our really good friends killed himself. One of our other really good friends found him.
Sorry.
It was pretty bad time.
I'm just saying that, fucking... And then that kind of... It splintered that park, man. It did. And then...
I don't know if that...
Nah, it was. It was the catalyst. There was a lot of the older boys already left Freo anyway. So I'm not going to talk about that bit. I'm going to talk about the younger bit of the park.
I think it was a time of change, man.
No, it was already a time of change. But I'm saying the young. But that might have already been the thing that fucked up Cammy. But whatever, fucking, we don't need to talk about that. I'm saying the younger bit of the park splintered, man.
It was just. I think it was
And like, because no one knew how to talk about such things.
I think at that
No
point,
one learned how to talk about such things. And the people that got affected by it the worst all did very bad things to themselves.
yeah, but that's usually the case when someone
Oh
does
yeah,
something
dude,
like
it was
that
a
and everyone's
fucking
really
gnarly
close.
experience for all of us, man. Like, it was not a good thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it was a fucking gnarly experience. I was living on that dude's couch for fucking, but at the same time, once again, this is fucking, we're a long time away from that now.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it means nothing. Still means something.
No. It means a lot.
Still
But I'm
means
saying it's much easier to talk about because
It's past.
at a certain point in time, like, your brain is able to kind of connect the dots and you're kind of like, all right, yeah, fair enough. Like, and then you're like, hey, fuck, actually, you know what? The only person's emotions in that situation, as far as I'm concerned,
mine.
is his.
Okay.
No,
No,
it's
you're the
his.
opposite. Okay.
And if I'm a friend,
You got to accept it.
I can't do anything but agree with it and accept it.
Accept it. I don't know about agree with it, but accept it, yeah.
No.
I don't...
Because anything else, fuck, this is actually horrible to fucking talk about, and I'm not meaning to talk about it, but anything else to me, and like, I've had a few people in my life do this now.
Yeah.
Like, there's been
This has come with age from
very
a-
good friends that have been chefs that have taught me a lot in my professional life. There's been, people in all sorts of things that have not shown up to work.
Yeah.
And, it's happened a few different times. And the only thing in this world that you actually own is yourself. And if you really feel the need, hey, fuck, go for it. I think overall it's a fucking ridiculous misuse
Something great.
of what you could or what. Hey, fuck, even if it's not great, even if it hurts every single day that you ever live your life, even if you never do anything with it, I think there's still enough enjoyment throughout that it's kind of, what's the point? I would rather enjoy living in any form and factor than not.
I think
And at the end of the day,
the understanding
if they no, but how doesn't matter.
No, what I mean is how did they take what you think, right? I would rather live in any form and point, no matter how much it sucks, right?
Hey, fuck.
How do you go? Nah, I don't, because I've had this conversation.
Hey, and if you don't, that's not me.
Oh, easily, obviously not us.
So
Obviously not us.
So if I can't argue against that point for you, see, that's where it gets difficult. If you actually have to have that discussion with a person that needs to, or has the feeling that they need to, I don't know where I would actually have the conversation, because it would probably break my own understanding of what that whole thing is. And if I had to talk someone off the ledge, I don't know
How would you do it?
I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
No, honestly,
I have this thought a lot,
I
dude.
don't honestly know if I could, and
I have this
I
thought a lot.
yeah, no, it's an interesting thing.
I do. I have this thought a lot. I have this thought a lot because a lot of people know that I'm willing to listen to stuff, right? Even though I'm willing to listen to stuff, a lot of people don't like the fact that I'm like blank. Like, it doesn't. I think it's because I've seen a lot of it, right? I've seen it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, I don't.
Dude, a lot of fucking gnarly shit happened while we were all growing up in Robbo.
Yeah.
I actually think
Look, broke areas. It is what it is.
I actually have no idea what it was like while you were growing up.
Yeah, it's good.
In comparison to when it was like when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So Rocco, I know, like, in comparison from when I was growing up
You
to
seen
now,
you seen some
it
shit.
has gentrified
Yeah, to a degree.
fucking ton.
To a degree. So if we go back, like, because you're 27, I'm 35, like 8 years difference, right?
Yeah.
The 90s as a kid on a whole, I think in broker areas was fucking insane. Like sitting in your car, I shouldn't say sitting in your car. Sitting in the car as a kid while someone went and gambled in the TAB wasn't unheard of, right?
No, that was normal.
It wasn't. It was normal in
Come
broke.
on.
It was
It
normal
was
in broke
normal.
areas. It was normal in broke areas, and that there like is fucking insane, right? And that's like before we had iPads, phones, or anything. That's just like you were just there,
Yeah.
and you were sitting in the car, and it was hot, and there was like a little fucking analog fucking clock, and you'd watch the time go by, and they were like, "I'll be 5 minutes," and you watch 5 minutes go past, and you're like, "It's been an hour." And it's like, you can't go inside there because you're not allowed. And then you're scared to get out because you already know the person that you go and speak to is really violent and shitty. So you don't want to piss them off. So you just sit in the car and you wait. And you get 4 hours go past, man. You've lost half a fucking day in the back of a car, right? And you think that that's not just like a one-off experience. That's a generation of cunts. That's a generation of broke
I
kids.
know, bro.
Did that, right?
I know.
And that's like the 90s. So you look at that and you go, boom. And then you go to the next generation, which is like the
I
noughties.
talk to people about that
Yeah.
every day.
It's wild. It's a fucking wild time, right?
That's probably why they come into my TOB and they're gambling.
I wouldn't.
No, it is, man.
They might take it that way, but I think everyone takes
No.
it differently. Like I'm saying, look.
No.
was a
I
kid that
take
was
it
left
that
in
way.
TABs.
They don't even
don't
think
process
about that.
Yeah, but I was a kid that was left out
Like,
in
I
front of the car
probably
in
shouldn't
TAB.
say that. Actually, fucking, that's pretty. Fuck.
That's just your perception of how you see it.
Well, because like, you know, like I gamble. I have a bit of a gamble. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I fucking chuck a couple of fucking mysteries on a couple of fucking bets here and there. Fucking, who cares? Like, you know, I'm doing it for a bit of fun. I've never fucking
Left your
ever,
kids in the car.
ever. Well,
Wild.
with that, but
That's
like,
wild.
I don't have kids. Firstly, but secondly, I've never even like if I go bet, it'll be $50.
Yeah, 'cause
it'll
you're-
be like an
you don't-
odd
you don't
$50
care.
note that I have, like you know, because everything is a card these days. So if you have a $50 note that came from something, that someone's like, you know, you went out to dinner or whatever, and someone's like, oh fucking here you go, fucking yeah, and this that the other, you know, and you're in the pub and you're like, oh fucking you finish work or whatever, and you know, oh fuck yeah, and then you're half hour after your shift, you're like, oh yeah, fuck it, you've had a few beers, you're like, oh yeah, fuck it, you know, chuck a few mysteries on, mate. I've chucked $20 on a fucking mystery first four that's come through on fucking $860.
It's the same as buying a lotto ticket.
Exactly.
You're just like, yeah, whatever.
Who fucking cares, man? But it's also something to do while you have another pint.
Yeah. Which is like it's a funny pastime because in my eyes, like gambling is such a
It's something to do while you have another pint, and occasionally,
I
it'll pay for the next 3 weeks of pints.
Yeah, so for me, the way I see gambling, because of the being a kid in the car at the TAB,
Yeah.
was always like, this is for really shit people, right? And then I kind of understood how gambling worked, and then I understand the math side of gambling. You're like, okay, cool. I can understand how there's some things here. I can understand how you can get lured in when you're smart. I can understand.
100%, brother.
I can see all these little bits and pieces that can suck you in.
There's one bloke in my pub that I've become pretty good mates with over the time, and you know, he owns his own business and
Some cunts just love a bin,
he
man.
gets paid a lot of cash.
Yeah.
So
Don't say his name. Say his name. Don't say his name.
I'm not gonna say his name.
Good. Don't say his name.
I'm not gonna say his name. I'm never gonna say anyone's name.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot. You know. But as I said, and you know, we talked about this a few different times, and you know, different things, and you know,
Yeah.
it makes a lot of fucking sense. And I honestly believe
Mate,
that
if you love it, you
Tab's owned by the WA government. The Tab in this
Dude.
state is owned by the WA government.
We look at all gambling institutions in all of Australia.
Exactly.
They are all money fucking launderers.
They all started. No. Every single one of them. They all started as state-owned businesses. Now they're privately owned in pretty much every single other state except Western Australia.
Money fucking launderers, bro.
Yes.
They can't, bro.
I don't disagree. But all I have to say about that is...
Governmental money launderers.
No.
If we can't get our tax off them, do you know how we can? We'll set up gambling.
Can you put a bit more ice in that?
Yeah, bro. So I'm going to go back to a different question for you.
Yeah.
All right.
But also TAB is fucked. Like that whole system in this whole system that we live in. Sorry, just to cut you off there. But this whole system that we live in, like the government getting something off. It's like basically another tax. It doesn't make any sense. Like why the government gets anything out of that in a free market system? What isn't a free market system? But whatever, fucking, we don't have to talk about that right now because there's going to be way too much fucking explanation and confusion. But it's fucked. It's fucked. Sorry, continue.
No, do you want to know something? I don't know. This might not be known on the podcast. I used to partially own part of a poker company that kind of got ripped off and blah 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 whatever.
Yeah.
So when
I
you
remember that.
yeah. So when
Fun times.
Yep. So when you own part of it, I'm going to spin this. When you own part of a poker company and you're a spastic cunt like I am, you start reading legal, like the gambling acts and trying to find things that can make things better and blah, 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 blah. The one thing I learned in Western Australia about gambling, on a whole, right? Crown, butthold, or clench hold, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
They have their thing because
It's like 104-year agreement or whatever the fuck it is.
they can do whatever they want, bro.
No. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
That's
but
it.
they also
They can do it.
exclude everyone else from doing anything that they want.
That's step 2. They can do whatever they want, but if
No one else
you want to gamble outside of their zone,
Yeah, like
it's
a
gotta
72-mile radius or whatever the fuck it is.
or not even that, dude. Or they've got that thing as well for like if you want to do tour up and stuff. But if you want to do any kind of gambling activities in Western Australia, it has to be for charity. That's the only loophole. So every pub poker league you see, all these things, all of these are technically charity donating
Can I ask you
companies.
something about a charity?
Yeah, go for it.
Where does their money have to go to?
A charity. Charity has to be any non-profit organisation charity, and what
So
rules?
a non-profit organisation could just be like your kid.
Yeah, if you really want to get really smart with the fucking legal technologies,
This
Yes.
is the thing,
that's the
brother.
bullshit about it. Yes.
No, this is the thing, man.
Yeah, no,
This
I
is
know,
the
no,
thing.
no,
There's
no,
some-
I know
there's
exactly
some-
what you're
there's some,
saying.
Like, there's some poker leagues that go down in some small town fucking places.
Nah, so the poker league, all the poker leagues, right? All the poker leagues will always get a non-for-profit organisation that has done everything through fucking fucking drinking, gaming and liquor, DLGR or whatever the fuck it is, right?
Yeah.
And what it is they'll use something like sports clubs, right? So let's just say it's we're in Rockingham, we're in Baldivis Footy Club. I don't think they're one that has it, but whatever. Like, I don't mean to make you sound bad, Baldivis Footy Club, but let's
No,
just
we're
say
using this as an example. We're not
Okay.
fucking idiots. Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
I don't know if you're a part of it, but if they were to get
Ex-footy club.
if they were to apply for it, they could then get 10% of all profits that night. But they should actually get the lion's share of the money, but a minimum of 10%. The word is minimum of 10%, and it has to be a fixed fee for the poker company that is doing it, right? But no poker company does it as a fixed fee, because they do a fixed fee. If it's below 10%, they lose out and they can't get any money. So it's always got to be 10% for the charity, the non-for-profit organisation, a sports club, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, because that's how it works. Because 10% is like minimum running cost.
Yep. And a non-for-profit organisation, and if you really want to go criminal, right? Yeah, you could set up as your kid doing some bullshit and they've got some fucking bullshit ass wage, but they shouldn't because non-for-profit organisation. The thing is, a non-for-profit organisation, I should stop talking too fast. A non-for-profit organisation is an organisation that is doing something for the community in some way or another, that spends most of their money doing something for the community. So footy clubs, you know,
Whatever they're doing. Yeah.
bowls
They're
clubs.
putting more back than they're taking.
Not that they're putting more back, they're putting more into the thing.
No, that's what I'm
for.
saying. They're putting more back than they're taking.
Yeah, more into. But there is a way that you can create an establishment that has influence, right? That has influence that can give you power that can be better there. So let's just say I start up Como Bowls Club and I buy a block of land in Como. And then I've got a bar and a bowls club, and I've got all the old people in Como coming to my bowls club, and they get a membership, and they've got a really cheap alcohol license. They can drink all the piss they want there if they're free. And they buy their things. And
the membership license, but a license on a bowls club is not the same as a license on anything else, and you pay different distribution tax on all of that.
that is a non-for-profit organisation. That is something that can gain money from gambling because it's a non-for-profit organisation, right? So you set this up so that you can gain money from gambling, so that you've got influence over the people in this area because you go, we're doing this for you, we're doing this for you, you know who we are, we're doing all this great stuff for you, and you're getting all your money from gambling, and then boom, you now have power over some people because you're providing something great for them that is made from money from gambling. Bang, bang, bang. There you go. That's how you connect the fucking dots.
You've just given me some ideas, but I'm not going to talk about those right now.
I've got a really good one for you.
No, you've just given me
I've
some.
got something.
No.
Actually,
I'm
not.
gonna go read these laws, and if what you've just said
I can link it to you.
100% correct, I can think of some things to do. So yeah,
I can link it to you. The next one above this is
an empty building next to the pub.
needs to be a club. This is how bikie clubs work. They're clubhouses. They're not-for-profit organisations.
I understand that.
Anyway, so
I'm not an idiot.
you want something?
Nor is anyone else, right? Just fucking saying on that one, brother. Need to cross the fourth wall on that one, because that was fucking dumb.
No, but bikie clubs are non-for-profit organisations.
I understand that.
They
so
are.
does everyone else. Am I fucking right?
Nah, some people don't realise that. Some people think they're just criminal organisations.
Well, then they're fucking idiots.
Not everyone knows what goes on. No one looks into these things, right? Like,
Criminal organisations can't run.
without not-for-profit.
No.
In Australia.
No. I'm
businesses.
saying, like, criminal organisations can't exist without legitimate organisations, and without the understanding that you have control, and that there is an understanding where if you go too far past the limit, hey, you're fucked. But we don't go too far past the limit. We just take enough to go too easy. Life's good. Everything's sweet.
Well, I'm pretty certain the idea of bikie clubhouses and that is the same as any kind of sports club, right? If you go to your footy club and you go buy drinks and it's at a cheap price, because it's not a bar, how do
You don't have to pay you don't have to pay the different excise.
You don't have to worry about getting raided because you're illegally selling alcohol. You don't have to worry about this. You're doing everything by the book.
If you're selling alcohol illegally, you're not going to get raided. You're just going to get fucked.
Yeah.
Through the tax department.
Well,
And the tax department will fuck you harder than any other fucking thing on this green earth.
A lot of
The
people don't
tax
realise this. They
department
have more power
will
than many
come and
others.
fucking break your dick off.
They'll raid you. They'll raid you.
Oh, bro.
They'll raid you with cops in suits.
Fucking bro, they'll come and fucking make you look like a little girl with a gun in your mouth. No, but
Oh, yes, I love it.
it's pretty much, mate. Like, you know, the tax department is fucked. Don't fuck with the tax department, and I'm never going to, and I never will, and I will always pay more tax than I need to so I can get more back.
I'm not paying any extra tax than I need to. You get exactly what you asked for. Exactly what you asked for. That's it. Exactly what you asked for. Not a fucking cent more, motherfuckers. You get enough money out of me. No, they get exactly what they asked for. That's it. Not a fucking cent more. Not a cent less because you'll take it from me anyway.
Nah, there's an understanding with tax, and you got to play the line.
You can't dodge it. You know what happens when you dodge it? Jail. And who the fuck wants to go to jail?
Exactly.
Jail. Imagine going to jail.
There's a line, And if I thought that I had to pay all of every cent of tax that I needed to pay, I would think that my government was doing a great job. And I don't believe that they are.
Oh, fucking way.
So why the fuck would I pay anyone on this fucking planet more to do a job that they're not doing well?
Well, you wanna hear something that pisses me off a lot? So, maybe 8 months ago. 8 months ago, I got really annoyed. I got really annoyed at the fact that how much tax I was paying, right? And so then I was like, you know what? I'm going to find out how much tax I actually pay, or how much the average Australian pays, right? So I looked up the average Australian wage. What do you think it is?
$83,000.
76.
There you go.
$76,000.
Not too far off.
The average Australian, you were close. $76,000 is the average Australian wage, right? And then
That's actually pitiful.
this is pretty fucked, but let's ignore it. And then I went, okay, now I'm going to add every single tax that I can think of that exists and find out how much of that is tax. And we go income tax, very simple, at 76,000. It's pretty much 27%, right?
Yep.
Then we've got
A little bit
GST,
less, but that's okay. Yep.
about 27.
Yeah.
I don't have the spreadsheet in front of me. I did it 8 months ago. I'm going off memory here, right? Then GST, 10% of everything you buy. Let's assume that at 76,000, you probably spend every cent you got, right? Mm-hmm. So everything you buy, you lose 10% onto tax.
Yep.
So we're going to add that to your money. So we go from losing,
You have a car.
yeah, we'll get there, 27%. Now we add 10, so we're at 37%, right? Then you own a car and you pay registration every year. Average registration a year is $800, maybe $1,000.
Hey, fuck, did we forget about rates?
Oh, no, that's next up, bro. Don't you stress. There's a lot of here, right? So we go, car tax, right? Rate for your house. If you own a house, if you don't own a house, okay, the owner of the house is paying rate, so you're still paying it one way or another.
Yep, exactly.
Okay? Then interest rates, I didn't add this to it, but interest rates is literally a money that goes back to the Commonwealth, and the Commonwealth is England or the Queen. So if you didn't realise that, sorry
The
guys.
king.
The
Just
king now.
saying.
Oh, that's right. The Queen is dead. Thank fuck. Hope the king dies soon. Hope the whole fucking royal. Fuck them cunts. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Then we've
Now we
got.
live in such a prosperous and abundant land,
Oh, so does America.
and we are connected to the fucking crown anymore. I do not understand, and I have not understood since
We ain't got a population to fight back. That's what it is.
probably 1970 fucking 8 when the whole
It's
fucking
very.
William
It's very simple, right? If you don't have a big enough population to fight back, how do you fight back? You don't. You fucking lose, right? England has a bigger population than us.
No, you do what Russia did, and you make some cities in the middle of fuck knows where fucking cunts have to fucking, oh yeah, nah, we're not going there, and fucking we just live there like, oh yeah, sick. That's what Cooper is, mate. That's what Cooper is.
If Australia joined together with Aboriginals, mate, we have a fucking army here that's very powerful. But you know what? Let's just fight between us instead of realising that England is the problem. Anyway, back to my taxes.
Where not just England, but there's a whole bunch of
The fact that the monarchy exists is a bullshit.
Yeah, but I think that when 1948 happened and the whole Declaration and all the rest of that shit happened, I think when America took over as the world police at that point in time.
Yeah.
I think really what matters is that we have just always done what they want us to.
We're just little pussies that do what everyone tells us to do.
Hey America, let's do that. You
know what? The
fuck
funny
that shit.
A lot of people don't realise this about America. America has a massive population, right? So America has a lot of powerful skill set because of size, right? And a lot of the size is from immigration, right? So they got enough people in so that they could take over, right? People don't realise that they are the world police because they have the numbers to win the wars.
No, but they don't. Like, if you add China and India together,
They kill everyone. They kill everyone.
As far as population is concerned, yeah, dude, you could literally just like walk into every country and fucking boom. You walk into every country peacefully under immigration acts and boom.
Here's the one thing that I don't understand. China, I get it, right? It's fucking whatever they got going over there. A lot of Chinese people don't want to fight. India is under the Commonwealth, right? Why?
No.
Why?
Dude, the Commonwealth is honestly almost non-existent.
Yeah, but it is, and they take money, in sneaky ways that no one really fucking knows about.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
India's got
really
enough people in it to
exist.
fucking take over more power than a lot of motherfuckers. India's got smart motherfuckers in it too.
You know what India has done in like one of the ways that I can explain this?
With the ashes?
No, but it's actually also very close to that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
They
gonna lie.
should win it.
The
They should
ICC,
I don't even like cricket. I don't even like
the
cricket.
International Cricket Corporation, whatever the fuck it is, I can't remember what the fuck it is. It's like the people who run the rules of it. India has gotten to the point now where they have more power than any other country on the planet does. So like cricket,
1.6 bill, dude.
no, but
1.6 billion people.
I know
That's so big, dude.
it's so many people,
So many motherfuckers.
but they've gotten to the point now where like cricket fixtures are just run by India.
Well, why wouldn't they be?
But you know what's really weird is we're the second country in that.
It's dumb, hey? Because you know how much our population is?
26 million, 27 million, 28. Yeah.
Wild. Less than 30 mil. And somehow we're doing okay. It's because we're playing a sport that America doesn't play.
That. Yeah, but I reckon if
Like, you look at
I reckon,
baseball,
no,
dude.
one second.
Baseball.
One second. I reckon if you put an Australian rugby team,
Yeah, but that's because it was full
Bare
of fucking
knuckle.
us and Islanders, bro.
like you put the Wallabies up against the fucking Kansas City Chiefs.
Are they the best gridirons?
I mean, I think they won the last Super Bowl. I can't remember exactly, but
I
fucking
don't follow gridiron.
if like you put those two cunts to go have fucking cross rules game, can't the Wallabies fucking destroy them? And they wouldn't have any fucking pads on either, and
know-
they'd fucking hurt them.
Do you know what would be really fucking cool to see? Is a Kansas Chiefs versus the Wallabies, or Kansas Chiefs versus the All Blacks, whichever ones are winning at this point in time.
Yeah.
Because it's always between them two.
Well, actually, at the moment, I think the best team in the world, as far as union is concerned, is is it?
I don't-
Wales or Ireland or it's not England
Or the Ash.
as
Ash.
rugby union at the moment. I think it's up there, but I think the last World Cup got won by
I know nothing about rugby, right?
got
Union or league?
won by South Africa. Actually, I think.
Ooh, okay. So, clearly, I just assume that my country rules. I don't fucking know. Let's just
No,
go.
we haven't done great for years, but that's because we sold TV rights to fucking Foxtel, and all the poor kids who would play rugby just watched
footy.
AFL and they played footy.
All right. So, the point I was getting at is, right, let's say take the Canvas Chiefs, take the fucking Wallabies. They play a game of rugby. They play a game of gridiron. Let's see who wins both.
Fucking be interesting actually because
be
like, a
interesting.
rugby team is nowhere near as big as a gridiron team. A gridiron team has a defensive side and an offensive side.
Yeah, I reckon.
So it's 26 players on each side.
I reckon-
That's 52 players.
I reckon if they play rugby first.
Whereas a rugby side only has like max 30 players.
Yeah. Well, I say if they play rugby first, they lose that. And the gridiron second, they win. If they play gridiron first and rugby second, they win both. America. And
I reckon if they played gridiron first, fucking rugby would just destroy them.
No, because imagine, right?
No.
Putting weight on.
No.
Harder
Because
game,
none
bro.
of the rugby boys would put any shit on.
No, but they have to.
No.
They got to play the rules. No, you got to play the rules.
You don't have to put them
No,
on.
this
There
is-
is no rule. There is no rule in gridiron that says that you have to wear protection.
Really?
There is no rule. I think there's a rule for helmets now because of CTE.
Yeah, dude. Like, you seen the way they fucking launch at each other?
But I believe there is Yeah, dude, but they fucking play on sponges, man. The fucking AstroTurf that they play on is a fucking big old sponge.
Yeah, but still, dude, it's pretty.
Nah, dude, it's a different thing.
You get hit with a man at full force, it's still wild, dude.
Nah,
This is like the wrestling argument, you know? It's wild. Still.
no, but they're athletes, and
That's the thing is the athletes getting fucking. Oh, it's still hard, man. It's still hard.
It is hard, and it sucks. And yes, these people get fucked up at certain points in time.
They get paid
Yes,
good,
that's 100% they do. They get paid fucking very well for it. And hey, fuck, if I could have gone and played for the fucking Wallabies, I would have fucking done it in a heartbeat. You know,
I wouldn't have, but
Hey.
it's because I had no interest in rugby at all.
got fucked up playing rugby. Sweet, too easy. Doesn't bother me. Fucking, made spots in fucking certain positions where I could have gone to fucking places where that would have happened.
Can I cut off our sport talk, considering I know fuck all about it,
Yeah.
and go back to some bar talk?
Yeah.
Because I think if anyone's listening, they might want to
Like
hear something.
telling cunts to shut the fuck up when they're drunk as shit.
Is that my goal here?
Or
No. So like, what's probably like? Because you're a person that owns a bar now, right? Or a tavern. You own a tavern, right? You've got your own chef. You're the chef of the kitchen. You create all the food that comes out, right?
Yeah.
And you've got like I would call it to me is a local happy pub.
Yeah.
A local happy tav, right? A place where everyone can
good,
go.
man.
They've got a tab. They can gamble.
They can bet, they can
get
fucking
food.
have a drink. They can fucking have a good old feed. They can fucking have a good old time.
Yep. And then they
But
go
they
home
don't need
to
to
bed.
stay
And they
too
feel
long.
good.
And hey, fuck, if you want to go have a good night, go down the road. This is, we're gonna chill out here. Fucking this is a spot to have a good old drink and fucking,
Yeah, we're not here to charge you ridiculous amounts
No.
of drinks. We're here to serve you the same old stuff that you'd love,
Yep.
that you want to drink,
Give
but drink
you-
it with a bunch of people that are the same to you.
Exactly.
And you come enjoy it. And
The
then,
thing is,
while you're here,
man, that
have your
pub,
dinner.
man, that pub, and I've done my
transformed
hardest.
it.
No, but I've also done my hardest to keep the tribe, because like when we first went into that place, and my business partner Des, he first said to me like this is the place that I'm thinking about. We're thinking about buying. The first thing that I actually noticed was that everyone knew everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone was happy having a drink with everyone.
How much was the local, like how many people were in there locally every day before you guys bought it?
They weren't there every day.
Well,
But they were there every week.
Yeah. What was
At
that
different
amount?
points in time.
What was that amount?
I'd probably say fuck right now. I don't know, man. Over the last 3 or 4 weeks, it's gotten a bit different. But even over the 6 or 7 weeks, actually, I should say it's gotten a bit different. But I'd probably say
I mean, before you bought it.
35%.
No, but how many people were there in the pub on a daily basis before you bought it?
Oh,
on a
fuck,
daily
6 or
on a
7.
daily basis.
67.
6 or 7.
In the actual place. Yeah,
So,
6 or
so
7.
you know, we're talking about the Boathouse Tavern in Mandurah. I know we haven't said this yet, but the Boathouse Tavern in Mandurah is the tavern that
Yeah.
Finn is a part owner in. And if you haven't been there before, it wasn't that nice.
It's a local pub. It's a local pub. It's a nice place to
It
drink.
exists.
It's a nice place to drink. No one's going to fucking be pissed off at you. No one's going to fucking... There's an arcade in the back. There's a couple of fucking pool tables. It's a nice place to be. There's good food. This is
Now
good.
now there's good food. You're the chef.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now this
And
is...
I can tell you this because I went there.
This is fucking good.
I went there and ate a fucking burger, and if many not people know this, I'm a burger aficionado. I eat a lot of burgers. Finn can cook a fucking decent burger.
I did a decent burger.
Decent
Come on,
burger.
cunt. Don't give me that shit.
Look,
You're going to make me angry here.
Don't
make me angry.
You want to know the one thing that I would like to have done in that burger that I should have done myself?
What? A
But
bit
I
of
didn't.
salt?
No. Just a second patty and a second bit of cheese.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Could have done myself.
You could have
Could've done
fucking asked
myself.
for that.
Yeah.
You could have just come and asked me for that in the kitchen.
Look, we all make mistakes in life.
I should have just given it to you.
Should have just known me better.
Well, I don't know you pretty well, and I did give you a pretty fucking good burger.
It was a good burger. It was a fucking good burger.
You don't have pickles on your burgers.
I don't have nothing on my burger.
Makes
I have
me angry.
Meat, cheese bun.
No, but you don't have pickles.
Pickles is fucking gross, dude. I hate pickles.
Pickles are what make that whole thing more beautiful. Because no. 1 second.
Oh, listen.
Cooking is salt, fat, acid. In a burger, without the acid, without that pickle, without that acid, all you get is salt and fat.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, and it's delicious.
Best.
Man, I'm just gonna sprinkle some fucking pickle juice on your burger next time. Not even a pickle.
Spray some lemon, bro. Spray some lemon.
Not even some pickle. Not even the pickles, but just some pickle juice on your burger. Give it some flicks. Give it some Hannibal Buress flicks on your burger.
I don't know if I'd hate that. I think that might be nice.
Because this is the thing, man. You need some acid. Because the acid, it cuts through the fat. It makes everything else delicious.
I don't.
Fuck, can we get some food? Can I fucking order some?
You can order some. Just wait. We've got like.
All right.
Because we're going to cut this off just after an hour.
Are we?
So don't. Just,
Why are we going to fucking do an hour?
Give another 10, 15 minutes.
We do like 3 hours and just fucking...
No, we can't do 3 hours of podcast because I need to release this tomorrow and it's just too hard. So, otherwise, Finn...
He's lazy. It's not my fault.
It's not lazy. It's the fucking computer that can't process things in speeds up time. And I've done this. We're doing this on a Tuesday and I'm releasing this tomorrow. And to be completely honest...
Are you doing one a week?
One a week.
Have you like fucking... This is discipline?
Yeah. Yeah, one a week.
Done well.
You know that, man. You know
I
that.
love it.
And that's why I'm like, I
actually love it.
We can only do this for an hour because my computer cannot process shit.
And you're going to...
Faster.
And then you're going to feel bad.
I just hate myself so hard afterwards.
Yep.
So, like...
Discipline, man. Discipline.
Yeah. I had one. I did it on a Monday and it was 3 hours. 2 episodes ago, Dave Morgan Brown. If you haven't listened to it, it's fucking hilarious. Go listen to it. It was 3 hours, did it on Monday, and I had to release it on Thursday night because my computer was just so dog. And I was, I really hated myself after that. Like, really hated myself. It's... I think
you need to go buy a new computer.
Yeah, no, I definitely do need to do a lot of things. But that's...
It's
on the list. It's on the list.
Do you want to use my laptop? Because my laptop has like a 4090 in it and a fucking...
It's just a lot of processing power and a lot of like... The video alone is like 50 gig and then this is like another 7. Yeah. The audio is 7. So like it's just... And then you put it in the thing and it just takes ages to do all the bullshit. It's fucking dumb. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Do you want to use my laptop?
Back to the tax.
Yeah.
So income tax.
Bullshit.
GST. Fuel excise tax.
Yep.
Luxury tax if you buy cigarettes or fucking... Oh, no, it's not luxury. I should say it's not luxury. It's if you buy cigarettes or alcohol, we call it luxury, but there's that tax. Then there's house tax, which is rates. Then there's license, owning your license. It's only $20 a year, but $20 a year fucking adds up in the process. Then there's rego for your car. The bigger your car, the bigger your bullshit. Bang. There's another one. Right? You look at all that. And then there's a couple more that I can't remember because I did all the research. Yeah, there's another audio. You do all of that, right? At $76,000 a year, what percentage do you think goes to the tax department? It's 56%. Of $76,000.
I would say it was higher than that, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but you think about that, right? Imagine saying,
hey... For the average person, I would have said it was much higher than that.
Yeah, but the average person, right, gets paid $76,000 a year and then has to pay 56% of that in tax, one way or another, right? Because it's hidden in all these little things, right? We all just forget that we're paying taxes on all this shit.
GST and fucking...
Yeah, GST is a really sneaky one. 10% on everything you buy. That's fucked in the head. Anyway, because, my income tax is only 28%. Yeah, it's actually 38% because every single thing you buy has got 10% chucked on it. And if you're a business owner, what do? You take 10% from someone so you can sit it somewhere so you can pay 10% back later. And if you don't pay that 10% back later, what do? They come for you like you suck. You're like, bro, what the fuck? And if you're a business that earns more than $70,000 a year, yes, correct, more than $78,000 a year, just above the average wage, you're a person or a company that needs to claim GST. So you need to take 10% from everyone and then give it back to the government. So if you were like, oh, I'm making enough money now at 75,000 and you make 78,000, you just fucking chop 10% out of all your profits and boom, you're fucked. You lost all your money.
Yes, you did.
Welcome to the slavery of Australia. A lot of people don't realise that. I get really annoyed.
Welcome to the slavery of the world. This is the thing.
Australia has one of the worst tax rates in all the world.
Honestly. If you don't want to go into feudalism in the next 15 years of your life,
war. Go to war.
Own land.
Yeah, but in Asia they don't, bro.
Land is the only thing. No. 1 second.
I know what you say, dude.
Land is the only thing
Gives you a little bit of power.
that changes you from being a peasant or a plebeian to being a
Lord
or
a lady,
rightful owner of, a vote and everything else. So, as I said, own land, man.
Yeah,
that's all I have to say.
If you're a person listening to the podcast who's got 200K chilling that you can do some shit with, just go buy a big dirty chunk of land.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Like
fucking oath. Go buy a big old chunk of land down south.
You know what I'm saying?
Or up north or fucking wherever the fuck you want, and go put a whole bunch of fucking solar fucking cells on it.
Don't put shit on it. Just have it.
No. Go put solar cells on it right now. Go run the line to it and go fucking sell it back to the market. And hey, you get a bit of a dividend here and there. But then sooner or later, no, 1 second. But then sooner or later, you'll just have the land.
Yeah.
With a bunch of infrastructure on it.
No, what I'm saying is if you just got money to buy it and just put it, you're not going to lose, man. Land is better than nothing. If you've got something better than nothing, and this is the same pitfall that a lot of lotto winners have. A lot of people they will go and live the life, right? As opposed to remember who they are, remember how poor they are, and remember how poor they got, and just go, I want to buy a bunch of shit that I don't have to sell and is just off it.
Dude, not gonna lie, once again, I know this is gonna fucking date this podcast or whatever, but there's $150 million lotto in this week on Thursday or whatever.
You buy lotto tickets?
Yeah. When it's that big.
I don't buy.
When it's that fucking big, I'm like, you know what, fucking sure.
To me, it's gambling. Yeah, I don't do it.
No, it is gambling.
I understand if you want to do it, but I don't.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, hey, out of my income, once again, you have children, you have other things you have to look after, you have other things.
You're like, this is a little bit of fun. Let's go.
You have to do. You have other things that you have to do every week. Like,
Before we go, do you want me to split this drink with you?
No.
Okay. Just because I don't want to let you miss out on my awesome cocktail that I create for you. Just so you know, we are pouring chocolate liqueur, but it is chocolate schnapps, but Finn refuses to call it that.
Yeah, because it's 20% and it's a bunch of bullshit.
And Bundy Select VAT. Bundaberg Select VAT. It's 50-50 mix, right? I'm going to split it. I'm going to give you half.
No.
I'm going to give you half.
I'm just going to have some bourbon.
You have half. You like this?
No. Put some... I want some bourbon.
Fucking
actual bourbon.
We're actually going to wrap this podcast up right now.
Are we?
Why not? We're at an hour.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
So...
The pub's going pretty all right. We're doing pretty well.
Yeah, the editing. So let's finish this up with one big long speech from Finn.
Oh yeah, big old monologue. I'm pretty good at those things.
That's all you do.
Fucking as I said, no.
No. I'm going to ask you the question before it starts.
Pub's going
Don't
right.
you just start telling me the monologue. I'm going to give you the monologue to
You
start.
fucking ask me for a monologue.
I'm going to give you the entry of the monologue. So, Finn, you came on this podcast 4 years ago, right? And 4 years ago, you were going to be a travel blogger and you're going to write a book about
And do you know what happened
cooking.
with that?
No. Let me finish what I'm going to say, and then you go.
COVID happened with that.
No, and then let me finish what I'm saying, and then
Literally booked a ticket and it got refunded because of fucking COVID.
Finn, let me finish what I'm going to say, and then you tell me the whole story because I want this I want it as a monologue, right? So 4 years ago, you came on, and you're going to become a travel blogger. You're going to write a book. You're going to write a book about cooking.
I'm still doing that.
Yeah. Let me finish what I'm going to say, so you can tell me a big monologue. All right, hold it in. Hold, brother. Hold. Okay. You're going to write a book on a bunch of recipes that you're going to gather from around the world. And instead, you got stopped by a fucking fucked up bullshit situation in the entire world and decided to buy a tavern instead. And you are doing a very amazing job at it. I've been to your tavern. It's doing really well, okay? I've been there. I walked in there, and I've been there 3 years ago before you owned it, and it was empty when I went there in the old times, and it was packed when I went there today. Or not today, the other week. And I had one of your burgers and they're fucking amazing. So I want to know how you feel about the fact that you diverted your goals so massively to stay local and go hard from the idea of being a man that was going to be a man of the world and create a book to go local, go hard and create a book in doing that version. And how does that make you do today?
I think there was a thing that happened to all of us that none of us had control over. It was COVID, and like fucking we all, as I said, I booked a ticket to Malaysia and fucking had to come back here, fucking whatever. It didn't get to go because it got refunded, and fucking COVID happened and the whole world went into lockdown, and my fucking 23rd or 24th birthday fucking went to shit, and fucking the rest of it, but. I think just a bit of that. I think when that all happened, this is actually because it was a point in my life where that all happened at as well, and like I think because I was just about to go do all that shit and then I wasn't allowed to, I think there was just this like, hey, fuck, all right. I'm pretty good to go. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm a pretty good chef. It doesn't matter what you're doing in your life, whether you're a plumber or a fucking, brickie or whatever. Like, there's a certain point where you just like understand that you're not just competent, but you're pretty fucking good at it.
Unconsciously competent.
But like if but if you're unconsciously competent, you're much better than most other people.
Yeah, you can do it without thinking about it.
But this is the thing, is like when you look at other people around you, you're like, oh fuck, all right, too easy. Sweet, do it. I can do this. And then it gets to a point where you're like, I get pissed off every day because people aren't doing the things that I expect of them. And then you're like,
That's
know
the
what?
downfall of owning a business, yeah?
No. Before that point.
Okay, before that, yep.
And then you're like, you know what? I can do this for myself, and then I can tell people to do the things that they're, not doing. And then you
explain to them, right? Like,
and then
you're
you
not
buy
just like,
this.
do this. You're like, let's.
No. Obviously. I'm like, actually, to me, the biggest one for me is show one. Show one. No. Is fuck. Yeah, it depends on which way you want to look at it, because that's the interesting. See one, do one, teach one.
Yeah,
that's the best way to put it. And like, doesn't matter what you're doing on this earth. If someone can go, hey, this is how you do it, and you go, sick, cool. And then you go, I'm going to go do it for myself. And then you go try and do it. And then you get good at it enough to go, hey, yep, cool, I'm good at this. I know how to do this now correctly and truly in the way that I should be doing it. And then you can go look at another person and go, hey, this is how you do this. And through that last action is actually how you become the best at something that you can be.
Because you're
those first two actions. No. But those first two actions are for yourself. That last one never needs to be. It never needs to be. It only exists because you feel like you should. because you feel like you know better than other people and you feel like you should share that knowledge. And information and knowledge are different things. You know, the human race has got these things mixed up recently. Abundance and and
All the bullshit that can be spat out for no good reason.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's teaching that last bit. That's the places where you get to look at somebody else making mistakes. The same mistakes that you've probably fucking made.
Man, for me, when it comes to teaching, I learn more about myself when I teach
Exactly.
than I do
And this is
about
what I'm
myself
saying.
while doing.
And this is what I'm saying. It's being mindful while you're in the present moment of something is actually a very difficult thing to do, and very few of us are very good at it. But being able to look at someone else that you've asked to do something and you've shown to do something and they're not getting it right, well, hey, fuck, that's a reflection on you.
100%.
If they're not getting it right, you have not explained it to the level that they needed explained.
Yep.
And this is the thing
That's a reflection on how bad you can't explain something.
Exactly. And this is the thing, is that communication, the understanding of word and how we treat each other and understand each other and communicate, therefore, is a really fucking important thing. Communication is an important thing, but comprehension is also an incredibly important thing.
Listening is maybe the biggest factor in all of human life.
Agreed.
I try and teach my kids very lot. There's a little principle. Now we're already going over what I already said I was going to do, but it's a pretty good point. There's a little principle I teach my kids, right? We've got one rule in this house: is be nice to each other, right? And on top of that, it's whenever there's a problem that arises, what do you do? What do you do when a problem arises?
What's the problem?
No, doesn't matter what the problem is. What do you do?
No. What's a problem?
Oh, you asked what the problem is.
No. What's a problem?
Anything that stops further happiness.
In any situation.
That's what I call a problem.
No. 1 second. But happiness is a fucking ridiculous thing to fucking sort after. So you've already ridiculously made an argument ridiculously. So secondly, in every situation in our lives, we have things that we do have control over, and we have the things that we do not have control over. It does not matter what that situation is. Those two things exist in a proper and true state. The things I do have control over, I can change. Because I have control over them. The things I do not have control over, there is no fucking point in thinking about. Because they are going to happen anyway.
I agree completely.
That's a very difficult way of thinking, and it's a very difficult way of trying to teach a person how to think. But that is the case.
100% agree with everything you're saying. And I try and teach my kids exactly that.
As you should do.
And I try and teach them, if something goes outside of them aspects, don't pour water in your fucking, you just got.
Needs a little bit.
Whatevs.
Needs
Just
a bit
let the
more
ice melt.
Needs a bit more ice in there as well.
Well, we can get you more ice.
You didn't put nothing on in there,
Cut. But, I mean, and what I teach them is if these people, and they're young, so the only thing is between themselves. If they aren't listening to what you do, what is the 3 principles you need to listen to? And this is what I teach them, right? When a problem occurs, what you need to do is listen, communicate, right? And I do it with 2 different fingers. So it's listen with one finger, communicate with the other finger, problem solve. So the idea is that we both understand, we're both listening, we're both communicating, And we're all problem solving, right?
Understand, overcome,
Improvise.
no.
It's not improvise, but yeah.
Overcome, improvise, thrive.
Yeah. But the idea is...
Be better together.
Yeah. So if you don't listen...
But as I said, this is all in the first part of what I said.
Yeah, no. Everything you said was we're 100% in the same situation. We're agreeing.
But I'm saying for you is that first part is all of the things that you've just said.
Yeah.
Is it the things that I can control?
Yeah.
Those are the things I can control.
Oh, well, dude,
But the other half of it is the things that I can't.
yeah,
And I need to learn to not give a flying fuck.
the first part, we're 100% in the same wavelength, right? And when I'm trying to teach my kids, I'm trying to teach them about the first part because the first part, realistically, in their early years of life, is mostly their own fault. If the kids are fighting, right, if you've got 3 kids, 3 boys, and they're fighting, usually it's
mostly
one
their own
person's
fault.
fault. It's usually one person's fault, right?
No, it's usually all of their faults because they don't have the understanding to have the comprehension where they can look at each other and go, hey, fuck, I've just fucked up here. Fuck, I see it with people in the pub who are 25 years old, who are fucking 40 years old, who have arguments and go, fucking this, that, the other.
But
and you know.
Yeah, I'm talking about being a parent for 14 years. Like, I've been raising kids for 14 years, man. Think about that.
I know. I don't remember.
Wild. I've been...
Mate, you were raising kids before that.
I was raising kids when I was 21, dude.
No, but you were raising kids before that.
Well, my fucking little brother and sister. Let's not talk about that.
No, I'm saying like...
Aaron Malachi.
You know...
Yeah, no, that's 21.
No, I'm saying like fucking what about Grommy at the skate park?
He was the same... He
Come on, cunt. You fucking looked after that motherfucker just like half the other people at the skate park looked after him.
Yeah, but...
Like, you know, like, there's a difference there, man. Like, and like, you guys, like, I'm not going to say like, just like he had a rough growing up experience.
He had it worse than everyone.
No.
No, not worse than everyone, but he had it pretty... I seen what was going on there because I knew the same
But
feeling.
he had a great time at the same time.
Of course he had a great time.
No, I'm saying on the other side of it. And like, there's times that I can remember, like, you know, thinking about it, like, you know, like back in the day, sitting on that wall, and like, you know, flip side, dude.
He got accepted well before anyone should have.
No, but real quick, that was a real hard thing for you guys to deal with.
Nah, I got it real quick.
Nah, it was a hard thing to do. It was, and I reckon
it hurt.
I reckon that day when he fucking did that nose grab 360 over the spine that first time, and you made him fucking...
Dude, he was old at that point.
No, the first time.
I remember the first time.
The first time he did it,
destroyed him.
The
I was
first time
fucking
he was
ripping
like
him to
15,
shreds.
man. He was like,
That's old, dude.
Oh, come on, brother. Come
God,
on,
old.
brother. I'm sorry. That's a lie. That's a lie. Look at yourself at 15. Think about yourself at 15. Think about how easily it was to break yourself at 15.
Grom was well beyond that point, dude.
No. But I'm just saying. I'm not saying this about him. I'm just saying this about him.
Pushed him, and he did it. And how much did it change his life?
Yeah, but you did fucking hurt him.
You got to hurt to get.
No. But I'm saying. If he hadn't have gotten that fucking get,
he would have.
No. But I'm saying.
No.
He was always going to get it. But
That's
I'm saying to you right now, if he hadn't have got it that day, after making him hurt as much as you fucking made him hurt emotionally, you can't fucking tell me unless you're an absolute fucking psychopath that you didn't feel bad.
I didn't feel bad. 100%. I didn't feel bad. Do you know why?
You would have felt bad if you didn't get it.
If he didn't make it, you know what I would have said? And I might feel bad for this now because I realise I'm a bit of an asshole. But
this is what I'm saying.
No. I wouldn't have felt that bad because I understood where...
Oh, yeah, there was motivation there.
I understood where his brain was at. I understood where the motivation was at. And I understood how to push it to that point, right? There's certain things you can see in people, right? That all they need is one person. All they need is one person to grab it and go, do.
And I didn't learn that until we were walking up Bluff Knoll and I fucking asked you for the backpack off your back because I fucking told you that you're going to fucking walk up that hill and you're going to fucking maintain a pace. I want to go back down when you're fucking halfway up. Can't fuck off. It's the same thing that you were doing to me when I was a fucking
dude.
kid trying to fucking drop in and I couldn't
Dude,
do it. I couldn't
100%.
do it. I couldn't do it. Couldn't get it done.
Nah.
I didn't learn that thing there.
Until you were there with
learned
me
that-
on a mountain with a fat cunt spewing up every fucking couple of minutes, walking up a mountain.
Yes. But no. I learned that thing at a very different point in a very different place. In a kitchen.
It's very...
No. In a kitchen with
Yeah.
crazy chefs.
No, but what
I've
I'm
had
saying-
knives thrown at me on that one. Like fucking, Gerhardt literally threw knives at me.
Yeah.
Like fucking like... Fucking like, holy shit, that could have fucking taken my nose off.
Yeah.
Like legit.
Yeah. There's that thing, man. There's that thing where people see the potential, man. And that's what
Yeah.
pisses them off more. They see the potential and they see you not living up to it. And then they get angry because they know you can fucking do so much better. And then they're like, fucking let's go, dude. Let's
The
go.
only reason they're actually really angry is not because you can do so much better, but because they should have.
Nah, me and the Grom thing, the
because-
360 nose grab.
Well, yeah, no, fair enough. No,
That
no.
was
But
him.
but I'm saying
All him, dude.
With most of my chefs that I've ever fucking worked with,
It's because you're
most
fucking
of
up
them
their job.
No. It doesn't matter how well you're working under them. It's because they're pissed off that they're not as good as you are.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And I think that more often than not, actually, when someone's given someone abuse, I actually think most of the time when someone's yelling at someone, when someone's going, hey, fuck, do this, do that, fucking, you're not good enough, you're doing this, you're doing wrong, fucking.
I could see that. I could see that very much. I could see
To
that,
me-
I can see that a lot. I can see that a lot.
To me, education and the understanding of any situation is a collaboration with the two people that are trying to understand it. And there should not be a dominance in that situation. There should be a collaboration and
human
an
instincts, bro.
understanding with each other.
I agree with everything you're saying because I
and
can see exactly your point.
And unless two people can come to a fucking agreeance, there's no fucking point.
I don't agree with the no point because
No, because
Even if
we're
they
a
don't-
species, brother. We're a society. We're a tribe. We're a fucking group of people.
Let's-
We have to agree.
let's
That's
understand
how
it.
things work.
Let's understand everything you said, right? There's jealousy, right?
There's a whole bunch of other things.
There's
in that.
jealousy
Yeah.
and there's greatness, right? And there's people trying to force greatness onto people that they think they can do better than because they're jealous, but they also want them to do better. But they also do want them to do better. So it's all this like confused hatred, right? Because at the end of the day, you want to see people do better, but you also don't want to see them better than you. And then if you see them fail, you can be like, "Oh, you suck." But if you see them, anyway, that's the idea, right?
Yeah, but sometimes that influence that, hey, you can do better. Sometimes that influence is misplaced. And
I agree.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, sometimes, yeah, you can do better at something fucking else. You can apply this same strength and this same understanding, this same work ethic at something else. You can do other.
The work ethic.
You know, dude.
If you see the work ethic in anyone, all you're gonna say is you can be great at anything.
The first person that I ever fired from hospitality, I was fucking 18 years old, and he used to fucking walk.
You might have
He
been
used
the
to
first
walk.
person I fired.
Huh?
You might have been the first person I fired.
You didn't fire me. I quit.
Sorry.
Just saying.
No, look. Let's go with mutual. Let's go with mutual decision. You did quit. 100%. Let's go with mutual.
Yeah.
quit,
Fair
you
enough.
100% Yeah, no.
Fair
You
enough.
quit. I was like, "Oh, cunt. If you're not going to knock doors, why are you here?" And you was like, "Because I'm not going to knock doors."
And I was like, fuck this shit. Fuck this.
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
You 100% quit. I'm sorry. I thought about that for about 3 seconds.
Anyway, this dude.
sucked.
This dude. Yeah, I did. I didn't like it, man.
You didn't like it. Selling, that's why you quit.
Selling
why you
people a
quit.
luxury item is not for me. But anyway. But fucking walking around, fucking this cunt was walking around the fucking floor like this. Someone asked him for a glass of water. And he walked over to their table, a glass of water, like, looking at it like this. You know, and like dropped
What do
it.
you mean? Like random cunts, or just
no, literally held the glass of water like this. No, this is someone that worked with me. He was like a waiter. No, he just
wasn't there.
I literally went and asked him the question and said, "What are you doing at university, bro?"
What's he doing at university?
And he said, "I'm going to be an architect."
What the fuck's he doing serving water?
No, because he was at uni and he needed a job.
Yeah, okay.
And I just looked at him and said, "Brother, you're going to be a fantastic architect."
Cunt, you're an asshole. How about we wrap it up right there? Come to the Boathouse Tavern in Mandurah.
Please.
And no one's going to walk to you with a cup of water in their hand.
No.
Looking at you like, oh, I'm an architect. None of that shit's happening.
No.
Finn cooks some fucking dope-ass burgers.
Yes,
You got a dope-ass pummy.
mine's me thumb's good, but also, the glasses are clean. The beer's very fucking cold.
I hate that you said the glasses are clean. Like, is Mandarin not got clean glasses?
No. I'm saying like properly clean. Like there's a difference between a clean glass and a clean glass. Anyone who understands what I'm talking about will understand what I'm talking about.
That's wild shit.
Anyway.
I would never have thought that that's a thing you had to promote a pub, but I have been to the Boathouse Tavern. If you haven't been there in the recent years, if you live in Mandurah,
It's
go
a
to
good
fucking
place.
the Boathouse
It's a
Tavern.
good place to be. There's also a new arcade out the back. We got 2 pool tables that are pretty fucking fun to play on. So,
What are you got in the arcade?
pinball, a big buck,
What pinball?
fucking Ursula.
Ooh, very old school. 1988, man.
Yeah.
Ursula's 1988. It's a very good one. One of my favourites. Pouring the drink on the floor, you can't. Ursula's very good. So, go to the Boathouse Tavern.
Yeah, please.
And once you go there,
down.
I legitimately.
At the moment, we're running toasties because you're me thumb. But after that, we'll be back to full menu on the kitchen.
When Finn's back there, eat the fucking burgers. I recommend a double because I'm a man of a double.
Yeah, please.
Get a double.
Tell everyone to do this because, no one has the imagination to get a fucking second patty in their burger,
not
and
on
I
your-
don't understand it.
Not on your menu, bro.
You don't need it on the menu.
You do? Okay.
No, you need to go. No,
We've had this argument. Doesn't
Can I have
matter.
a double? Can I have a triple?
Go to his.
Yes.
Go to his normal.
Yes, you can.
Get it plus a double. His burgers are fucking hodos. Get it without the shit if you're like me. But if you're not, doesn't matter. I like it. The deluxe is great. Jez said the deluxe was amazing. He was like, "This is a fucking
Jez.
burger."
It was Data.
He said
it was
loved it.
Aiden.
No,
It wasn't Jez.
No, it was
Aiden.
Ada. It was Ada. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. Ada said it was great. So we just know I got a lot of friends.
It was a good burger.
It was a really good burger. You got chips with the burger. The price
Yeah.
is great.
Fucking nice.
Alcohol's there, obviously. And then if you do it
On a
on a
Saturday, on a Saturday, they're on special, so they're like $5 cheaper for each one of them, the classic and the deluxe.
the burgers are $5 cheaper.
Yeah, on a Saturday.
Why don't we make the burger? And I'm going to say this here now on the podcast, and we're just going to run it. What if we make burger night on Wednesday night?
That's palmy night.
Yeah, but what if we make it burger night because it's burgers before they go to the fucking art comedy show?
No, but it's karaoke.
Okay. So Palmy night. Fuck it. Palmies.
Where's your comedy?
Huh?
Where's your comedy?
It's every fortnight at All Might Brewing. For a while. Yep.
And then it's Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. So actually, look at this. Finn, you're going to do them $1 off, right? If they say we're going to the comedy gig at All Might Brewing, they're going to do $1 off. They're Palmy.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm going to talk to some people about that.
It's done.
So, yep,
It's done. You've agreed. If you say, I'm going to go watch All Might Brewing
I'm actually cool with this.
Comedy Club, it's $1 off. $1. And Finn's going to hit me up for every buck. So if you motherfuckers do it, I'm going to lose money. Let's go. See you later.